I got to go back and fix the time. I set these times up for these streams way early, so I had something that was planned to come out. It didn't come out. My apologies. I gotta check those times over and over again, just to make sure they're right. I've been doing a lot of things. We're gonna actually do an indoor walk today because, well, because it's hot. It's always been hot, but I kind of want to do something inside. We'll start outside. So yeah, we're actually at a different spot, like way farther from downtown, at the mall, the Fashion Place Mall. Morning, Sean. Sorry, I was saying how I messed up my freaking stream. I think I had one at 11 p.m. 10:30 p.m. No, yeah, that's the thing, is I messed it up. I thought I had it right, and then I messed it up, and I deleted the stream, and so, you know, I'm just a hot mess today. Always a hot mess. So I had it right. I think someone asked why it was like 11 at night, and so I deleted the stream in a panic, which was not the right move. So now, hopefully not anyone's pissed about it. I hope not. So anyway, we're here at the mall, much farther from where I normally go, just because I needed to. Yeah, we're here. You're right. I just feel kind of, I don't know, I haven't been feeling great about what I've been doing. All day today, I've actually stepped away from the content stuff just a little bit. Yesterday, I shot 2 videos. I'll edit them later today, but I need to get my actual schooling done, so I've been compiling my course. It was like basically 90% of the way done, and I'm gonna go ahead and compile that and then put it in to Udemy. So I've been pouring it over to Udemy. It's kind of been a pain, but it's not like anything crazy, anything hard. It's all there on technical documentation, so it's nice, and I keep on coming back because it's been on the back burner since I started YouTube, like literally like the next day. So I come back, it's like, dang, this stuff is actually pretty good. Yeah, so I'm excited to get it up there. I don't think I'll really post it here, but I needed it for my degree, but it's like too much. I thought it was going to be a easy course, right, to do, but it's like too much for someone to do. So actually what I'm going to do for the channel is make a quick YouTube like free course on how to do jump rope. Knees feeling a lot better, so things are good. I'm excited. So how's your day going, Sean? I didn't ask how's everyone's day in chat going. How y'all doing? We're here downtown Salt Lake. No, we're not. We're here like in the middle of Salt Lake at the Fashion Place Mall. We're gonna go inside, but I just wanted to get chat started. Yeah, I was gonna go live at 11:30, went live a little earlier, messed it up. I messed it up, but we're here now, right? So it's good to see y'all. Gosh, I can't believe it's already Wednesday. I thought it was Tuesday, so like all my day has been eaten up. I had to talk, you know, when you had to talk to people. I was on hold for 2 hours today. I think that's the other thing that makes me feel like awful. 2 hours on the phone, just waiting on hold, but eventually got it done. So this is, I think, the largest mall that we have in the Salt Lake City area. So it goes all the way down there. Can't even see it. I'll take you inside. I mean, it's a mall, right? Y'all seen a mall before. So let me go ahead and, oh no, this is Macy's. We don't want to go in there with a camera, just in the public places, right? So how's everyone's Wednesday doing? Some updates. What should I say? What are we doing for the channel? Oh, the camera comes in today. The new camera comes in. I'm excited to shoot. I shot the 2 videos yet last night, just kind of like cranked them out, right? And yeah, I mean, things have been productive. It just, there's never enough time in the day, and you gotta be kind to yourself, you know what I mean? It's nice to have that always at the forefront, because I think we can just get caught up in doing more and more and more and more. So here we are, Fashion Place. Let's go ahead and step in. because it is Wednesday and it's like in the middle of the day, I'm hoping it's not going to be too busy. If we went sometime like Sunday or Saturday, pandemonium is always like crammed. All right. So if you've ever seen a mall, you know what a mall looks like. Give me just a moment here. There we go. Wipe out the glass. So I'm hoping to get some more exercise in. Just things have just not been going the right way for me. And by the right way, I mean I've been a little bit shad because the knee has been kind of off. The school stuff, I put it off for a while, and now I have to do it all. Try to get as much done as possible. All those sorts of things. And I need to tell myself that it's okay. Slow down. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. And that's just what's gonna happen. Like we're gonna get it done. Is it gonna take longer? Sure. But if you're smart, you account for that. And I have accounted for that extra time. I think I was just raised to be impatient. It's just part of being raised that way. And then also, like, because I made work so much a part of my identity, we did stuff like what's called agile sprints in software, where you organize all your tasks right, and then you try to hit it in like a specific time, like 2 weeks or like a week. And if you don't hit it, it's a big deal. And it is, but that's very bad for your psyche. So, but enough about the PT party. How are y'all? How's everyone doing here? We're just walking. I kind of noticed a few things here. Sometimes if I just start a stream spontaneously in the middle of the day, it seems to garner more attention. So I'm wondering if we just kind of switch things up here again. How you feel about that one on these walks, as I go out and just kind of check out the different places that we have in Salt Lake. Let me show you again. I'll flip you around here to show you the inside of the mall. Let's see here. I mean, it's big. It's real big. So it's not just like one line either. Like, you can go off multiple directions. You can get a good workout here. By workout, I mean a good old walk, right? So that's what we're doing today. That's the one thing that's been holding steady for the most part. If I can walk, yeah, we're good. But I would like to get better, all about the progression. It's just gonna take some time. Let me go ahead and see what we have as far as the polls. I'm gonna ask a question. Start a poll. Let's see. What should we ask? James. Dude, it won't even like. I have to type it out. Give me just a minute here. Okay. Yes. No. All right, there we go. I think I got it. We're done. I can go ahead and ask that question. Yeah, start the poll. Hopefully it doesn't get in the way. Let's see. It's always weird because it like puts it up here, and so sometimes I can't see it. So we'll see. Looks like I lost a bunch of you trying to set up this poll. So now we got 2 people here. I'm gonna go ahead and drag that out. All right. The best thing about this mall is like you can literally find everything from Peloton. I think they have the Apple Store here too. I'm not sure though, because I always go downtown. They got some retro games. Anything here. They have like a virtual reality place. And this is not the Fashion Place Mall. I think, no, it is the Fashion Place Mall. There's a few malls we have here. What's called the South Jordan Mall. It's where they have Round One, which is like an arcade place, the Gateway Mall, which is an open door mall, the one that I'm taking you guys to mostly, which is the City Creek Mall, which is like a hybrid of outdoor indoor, and that's downtown. Fashion Place is like middle of the valley. What other ones do we have? Those are the main ones that I can think of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think there's one more, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. So here, let me turn around for you. It's just a huge mall. I'm thinking I kind of need something to eat, but I wonder if I wonder if I should get it here or not, because it's, you know, it's expensive for no reason. I got some Dubai chocolate here though, but I'm not looking to spend 50 bucks on a piece of chocolate. Everyone has Dubai chocolate. The grocery store, 7-Eleven, it's everywhere. All right. Okay, we got Crate and Barrel. Looks like we hit a dead end. Oh yeah, they do have the Apple Store. So for those of you who don't know, that's all I have is like Apple products these days. It's not a point of pride, almost like a point of shame, to be honest. But it's, the workflow has worked out pretty well for me. So I do prefer cheaper stuff. Windows is more open, but it's what we got. Apple for the win. John, you're an Apple lover? Yeah, I guess I am. I don't know if I love Apple. That's the thing, is like, I don't love Apple, but I will use their products because they work the best for me. I think nowadays it's you know, the gap is always closing between like the integration between like Android and Windows. So it's hard to like justify it, but man, does it work, you know, where you can get the phone or you can transfer files and stuff. The transfer file feature alone is worth it for me. So, but it's getting better and better, right? So like the new camera I have, they can transfer files to your phone, like all edited and stuff, just like that. So you can take social media posts and stuff, no problem. We're doing a quick stream today, so if you have a question, let me know. We're just exploring the mall, getting in like a 30-minute walk, and then afterwards we'll be what will I be doing today? I'll be doing heckin', what's it called? My course creation, which is really done. It's really just the course, tidying up the loose ends, and then publishing the course on Udemy. But I don't know if I'm gonna get all done. There's like 15 modules, and some of them are completely finished, and some of them just need some polish. So I think I was timing it out, and it was oh gosh, I think it was probably like an hour, maybe an hour per module. So 15 modules. It's not going to be done anytime soon, you know. So let's see. What are you up to today, Sean? If you can tell me. I mean, if you don't want. You know what I mean? All right. We're making our way around. Looks like coverage is great in this area. We got full bars. Very nice. Very nice. Whoa. Stay stable. Sorry, guys. I have this receiver, right? So I have this receiver on the phone, and sometimes it kind of makes it like a little bit wonky with the gimbal. In fact, let me go ahead and scoot up the phone just a little bit so that the gimbal's not smacking on the, or excuse me, the receiver isn't smacking on the gimbal. So let's go ahead and sit down. I'm surprised like how many people are at the mall today. So move date's in. Oh, your move date got delayed. No. So that's gonna probably make things a little bit difficult, because I remember, didn't you have stuff in boxes there? Whoa, that's a huge forehead. Look at that forehead. Hold on one moment. There we go. All right, now we got some clearance. Cool, cool. All right, I think we're in business. I can go ahead and do this. I gotta be more aware that, I don't know why, like, I guess if something doesn't go right, if everything goes right during stream, is it even a real stream or is it like a posted video? I've gotta let go of my perfections as far as stream goes. I'm always wondering about that. Sean says, I have things all over my apartment. Now I have to pay half a month on 2 apartments. Yikes. Yeah, man. I feel for you. Remember though, you know, it's just part of the process, I guess. If you can just let that pain, if you can just like absorb the pain, be a man. If you can just kind of like let it wash over you, I think it will be easier than doing what I do. This is really advice for me, right? So I do that all the time, even now, and I know better. Like, instead of like resisting like what's happening, resisting the pain, it's like, you know what, this is happening and it kind of sucks, and I'm just going to have to allow that to happen and suck. And that is actually less painful than like being like, oh my gosh, like this is some bull. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay, we got Copaxi, Pink, the Container Store, all sorts of stuff here. Here, I'll turn you around, because we've been going up and down. I mean, we have made it about, maybe not even a full loop, right? Just going back and forth. And we made it about, I would say 25%, you know, 25% of a full loop, just to give you context. So I think it's, gosh, it takes about 25 minutes to walk the whole thing and not going in the stores. It's not too bad. Not too bad. You all excited for the weekend? I need to learn how to get more excited for the weekend. It feels like when you have like this unstructured time, like every day is Monday, and if you don't like make, you know, the weekend or whatever that is special, you're gonna burn out. Because I'm already feeling like parts of burnout and stuff. So it makes me wonder, ooh, they got the Peloton. Fun fact, a long time ago, I interviewed at Peloton. Here, I'll show you real quick. Yeah, they got the Pelotons over there. I interviewed at Peloton for a software position, and unfortunately, I got all the way through, and they're like, oh, we're actually making sure that everyone's, you know, located in New York. Are you willing to move to New York? And it was at the height of the pandemic. I'm like, nah, I'm good. That's all I think about. Sean says, it's just an extra 900. I didn't plan on spending. Yeah, that's a bummer. I'm sorry you're going through that, man. So we got some DQ. We got Orange Julius. I haven't had Orange Julius in forever. Sbarro's, Panda Express. We're not going there. We're trying to keep the weight in check. You know, that's the struggle I've been struggling with, Sean, is keeping myself in shape, or continuing that trajectory, or at the very least not, you know, getting too heavy. Sometimes I'll be a little stressed, and my go-to thing for stress is, let's eat. And I hate it because it's not like something I even think about. Like, it's like, oh, stress, and then immediately like eat or grab something to eat. Like, as much as breathing for some people. Trying to do all of these unhealthy habits. I am a stress eater. Thank you for coming and allowing me to share my story. They got some pretzels here. I want some pretzels. I'm thinking about it. Mozzarella stuffed pretzels, pretzel bites. What time is it? It's 12. It's almost lunchtime, but if I do that, then there's my lunch. So I'm thinking about it. You know what I could really go for is a Costco hot dog, but I don't want to wait in the crazy lines. Costco is always busy here, like no matter where you go. It's insane. If you go to the Salt Lake City one, it's packed all the time. Like, where normal Costco's are like a Saturday, you know, Saturday rush, it's like that every single day you go into Costco in Salt Lake City. Fun fact. Here's stress eater too. Nice. Let's see here. I think we got a guard here trying to keep track on us. But I don't know. We'll see. Nope. Sorry. You always wonder if you're allowed to film and stuff. But I think these days when you're like on a phone and stuff, it doesn't matter too much. It doesn't matter. You know. We'll see though. How's it going in California? How the weather's over there? Oh my goodness. Trying to navigate, right? Let's see. 20 minutes in. What's weird is my watch hasn't picked up my walk yet, which is kind of a bummer because I feel like I'm walking fast. But that's all right. What's interesting with this is like you get a lot of people here, right, that are they're actually all about the live stream. Like, oh my gosh, this person's live streaming. That's actually something I haven't gotten downtown. Maybe it's just either I'm used to it or there's more kids here. I don't know. Something I've noticed in this mall, but not in others. Something else I've noticed though is that I don't care. I don't care. So it's been good. It's good to get out and live stream. All right, so we're coming back on the loop. I think we're gonna go outside again. Hopefully the phone doesn't overheat. It seems to be a little bit cooler today than it was other days. We're starting to come down. So one thing that's really close to happening is the Idaho State Fair. I'm pumped for that. So I would go to the Idaho State Fair every single year. In fact, I don't think I've missed one since. There's like people have holidays like Christmas and Halloween's their favorite holiday, and I'm like, yo, the Eastern Idaho State Fair is my holiday. Have a bunch of junk food, go walk around, go see cool things. It's they definitely do it big because in Eastern Idaho there's not a lot to do, so it's a huge event. Yeah, I'll be sure to live stream that when it comes. And then what's cool about that is I think it's a little bit more normal to live stream and have your phone out, right? Ironically, the bigger the crowds, either the more normal it is or just people just don't care if you're live streaming. It feels more natural, to be honest. All right. Okay. But I wonder if going forward, we kind of just do this spontaneous walk, at this time of day. Mateo says, what is your favorite thing to do at the fair? Mateo, so I take Mateo to the fair all the time. Right now it's walking. Mateo is my son. So Mateo and I, we used to always get a turkey leg. They used to be my favorite thing, but the turkey legs taste like ham. And it's good, but it's just a piece of smoked ham. I think my favorite thing now to do at the fair is to touch cow. If there's a cow there, I like to pet the cows. That's my favorite thing. Yeah, big cows, small cows. I'm really excited to live stream that actually, because I did a little bit of live streaming last year, but that was before we were doing YouTube and stuff, walking and talking. So I'm excited to do that. I'm also excited to get back to work. Sorry. I've been thinking about this course that I just like, you just gotta export it, upload it, export it, upload it. If any of you actually want to try that course out, I think I can give it to you for free, but it's not related to the channel at all. It's technical documentation improving your writing. Mateo says, I think they used to taste better. The quality got worse. Maybe. But Mateo's been eating those things since he was a kid. Maybe your taste buds got better. That's what I think actually happened. So Mateo used to eat, those since I was a little kid, like when he was like 4 or 5, and You know how it's like a giant piece of meat, and he was used to watching anime because we watch Dragon Ball Z and stuff, and so they have big, meat things, so it looks like Goku, and he would eat it, and he'd eat like Goku, like just blah 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 blah. And I think that probably you're used to eating it like that. If I was to assume, granted, most people, you shouldn't assume things, but I am your father, and I did raise you, so I think I have the right in this case. Sean says, I haven't been to the fair in many years. I don't know, Sean, it's different. I don't know how to explain it, but like, it is like a cultural thing, but also like a family thing, and also like a country thing, you know what I mean? It's very country out there, and that's fine. I think probably my other thing, Mateo, probably one of my other things to do at the fair is get a lottery ticket. So we in Utah cannot gamble. It is against the law. So every time I go up to Idaho, I try to get like a little $10 scratcher or something. And that's what I like to do. But even if we're not at the fair, but they sell them at the fair, you can get a little tiny scratcher, get it. And that's always been fun. Dang. I think the fair, they moved the date, Teo, to August. It starts in August. So I don't know when school starts, but you have to talk to me offline about when it starts, so we can make sure that we get that planned. All right. Guys, I just started TikTok, and I put all my videos on there. I'm very scared of TikTok. I'm so nervous about like the TikTok algorithm just getting a death grip on me, and I'm gonna doom scroll forever. We'll see if that happens though. I don't think it will. All right. So it's been a half hour. We've been walking. I think we can do some more walking. But it is a lunch stream, right? So because we're at lunch, I understand that most of y'all are either on a break or coming through. So I was looking at the statistics and stuff, and YouTube is like, yeah, this is when most people are on. So I get it. Sean says, dang, you don't have a lotto there? I don't play it anyways. It's a waste of your money. Right. Well, here's the thing, Sean. Because we don't have a lottery, that's why I play. I lived in Utah or Idaho for the majority of my life. I never played. Never ever played. And now it's like, prohibition. Because I can't have it. I've got to have it, so I do it, and it's a thing that I do all the time. Okay. I'm wondering, over there, over this way, there's ramen, but I'm not going to sit with you guys and eat ramen. No offense. That's not going to be fun to watch. We got Nordstrom. I wish there was just like a place where you get a quick bite to eat. Whew. It is hot outside though. I wonder how hot it is. You know what? I don't have to wonder. Hey Siri, what's the temperature right now? Ooh, it is hot. 95 degrees. 95 degrees. Kim says ramen. I heard ramen. I said I want to get some ramen, but can't. We're at the Fashion Place Mall, Kimothy. Thanks for coming in. Are you streaming today? Sorry, I know that's probably like a random question, but are you streaming? Is today your stream day? If you don't want to answer that, I get it. I want to eat something, but also I don't want to be... Can you not hear me? Can you not hear me? It says I should be going. No, next week. The 20th, okay. You scared me there. Maybe you can't hear me. Maybe it's this thing, dude. Maybe it's not like put in right. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now? I'm just gonna walk like this all day. Very stoic. Go get some. I'm not gonna get ramen. Dude, that's the thing, is like I was saying at the beginning of stream, right? Like I was saying at the beginning of stream is I am feeling deflated, feeling defeated So like, I know I need to get my course done, and I was talking to my course instructor and stuff, and I'm like, this course is like professional grade. I know it's professional grade, but at the same time, it's so long that I don't think I can get anyone to watch it. And so like, I need to make a shorter one, because I was talking to the administrator, and they're like, hey, you can make a shorter one. It doesn't have to be like this professional grade, but knowing me, like, I am a professional, I must have things expert. I'm like, okay, maybe we restart, and instead we make a course on jump rope, release it on YouTube, content, 2 things done. I don't have to stress over like not doing school and not doing YouTube. Kimmy says, I can hear you. Why you think we can't hear you? Because you said, can you hear me? Or why can't I hear you? It is one whole class, or broken down into segments. It's a whole class. So it's 5 sections. The first one is writing for clarity. The second one is something else. There's writing for clarity. Then there's, I think, writing structure. The next one is design. And then after that is, what was it? It was like revising and revision. Overall, it's about an hour and a half. And it is actually good. Like, I was going through it again, you know, after taking 2 months off, and it's good. It's a quality course. It's just too long. Also, I hate it. I don't hate it. I'm just like, I did it for so long. I'm like, blah. So I am going to release it on Udemy. I'm doing it literally right now, like today. I'm like, today's the day. We're just going to release it. But it still takes time to just do the final tweaks, you know, export the videos and all that stuff, because it's made through a program called iSpring, which, you know, it's not all video and stuff. I would rather do video now that I have all these skills, but that's a different story. Kimmy says, no. I said, why can't you? Like, why can't we go get ramen? Because I don't want to swell up. That's the real reason why. Also, I just feel awkward. I'm still not that good at like being in person. I probably should one of these days. If it's an hour and a half and has 3 seconds break it. No, it's 4 hours. Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm gonna set you down for just a second. No, it's not 4 hours. It's 4 sections. But yeah, they are all broken up. Oh, and then the other thing though, Kimmy, is because it is an academic thing, I was like, oh, you know what? We'll just make the sections, and then we'll do our references later. This is a real reason now that I'm thinking about it. You know, whoa, hello. But now that I'm like all done with it, I have to go back and get all my references, like, and do APA style. And I'm like, I don't want to go through every single thing and go find the references as we go. That's going to take as long as it took me to create the course. You know, because I have them, they're kind of shoddy, and then I have to go find supporting references for this. I'm like, nah. I would rather just make a jump rope thing, have it done in a week, post it up on YouTube for content, and like not have to reference anything. I know enough about jump rope that I can tell you how to do it, you know, without having my sources and stuff. If it's an hour and a half, oh yeah. Sorry, I was reading that. So it is what it is. Oh, there's so many places I want to go right now. Anyway, I've been a little complainer today. I've been a little complainer. Let's see, 30 minutes in, not too bad. What are we talking about? We're talking about the fair. Sean says he'll watch it. Yeah, once I get it up there, I'll send it to you, Sean. I think he can do it for free. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But it is a pretty in-depth thing, because when I was at work, when I was working, when I was a productive member of society, I don't know if I talked about this, but I will. Kind of like try to keep like the main points, right? I was in charge, it's crazy, like of like 12 software engineers. It was my first time as a tech lead. They didn't tell me how to do it. You know, they're just like, oh, by the way, we're making you tech lead. I'm like, okay, well, huh. So now I went from like not just a tech lead, like you'll have like 3 or 4 people under you, maybe 5, 12 people, really 14, 15 people that came to me for everything. I had to skill them up. I had to get them trained. And so part of that, like, I can't mentor everyone all the time is what it was. And so I got into more standardization, writing technical documentation, you know, creating learning paths. And because I had done previous YouTube stuff on that, where I did reviews for e-learning platforms, I really knew how it went. I was able to make a very successful onboarding, you know, program essentially, and then also like supporting procedures and stuff for how to do things like, you know, check out the traffic that's coming into the application, or the CI/CD. I mean, getting changes published. So Sean says, I want to eat something fatty and unhealthy. Now, brother, I always want to eat something fatty and unhealthy. So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, that's why the that's what the documentation is there for, is for that. That's the reason why. But I was thinking about it, and like, you know, like I got to get to a spot where I can just do work stuff, you know, and make sure that that's right. And so and I'm ready for it, and I have the right credentials. I'm like, you know what, even if you don't want to use this for school and you don't want to go through and do all the citations and stuff, you should still release it as a professional course, because that's going to add to your portfolio. And the time that you put into it, like it took me I think 3 months, maybe a little less, but it was a long time, right? And I've been thinking about it for like a year now. At this point, over a year. It's like, just get it out. Just get it out so you can have that piece and be like, here's a portfolio piece completely done with quizzes and exams and all that stuff. Kimmy, if you're still here, how you doing? How you doing? I'm excited for Strim. I've been waiting for Strim. I'm ready for Strim. All right. Well, I'm sweating. I was like, let's go inside. Let's do a walk inside. And now I'm like, ew, people, let's go outside. People are looking at me. It's scary. That's all right. Okay. What really matters is how many steps have we gotten in? How many steps do you think I've gotten in? I'll tell you, only 3,500 and some change, which isn't a lot, but I mean, I'll take it, you know. I'll take a 3,000 steps, because I've just been at home just working on this course stuff. The thing that kind of annoys me is like it's what is it? Sorry, I had some people pointing at me. I got distracted. 5,000, yeah. The thing that annoys me is like it's little tiny micro adjustments to like my PowerPoint slides and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I've got about 10 hours of I've got about 10 hours of this type of work. That's not a lot, right? I mean, if you're thinking of like a typical work job, that's like not a lot. It's just the mundaneness. But you know, it's time to be a big boy. It's time to do it. DB Outdoor Adventures. Why, hello, welcome back. Thanks for coming in. We're just taking a walk. We're at a mall here, Fashion Place Mall, and we're outside. We're inside looking at the stores. How you doing? How's your, I'm gonna say evening, right? It's the evening in Australia. Are you in Australia? What? Someone's from Australia, and I can never remember if it's like DB Outdoor Adventures or the Outdoor Boys or something. The Outdoor Boys is like huge. Never mind. If the Outdoor Boys was in my stream, I would probably know about it. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're hanging out, but I'm feeling the sweat. It's it is 12:04 here. So, just at noon. I'm ready to eat. For breakfast, I had a Slim Fast, one of the old Slim Fasts from like when I was working on that video. And you know what? I think I really like the taste of it. I was like, oh, it's just okay. And now I'm like, oh yeah, Slim Fast. The thing just freaking works. It works so much better than when I have a protein shake. I'm very disappointed. You know, I was like, oh, you know, these things are interchangeable. And I don't know, they just got the right mix of fats and stuff in it or something, because like it does keep me more satiated. It's also easier to drink because I think there is less protein. And so I'm thinking about all these things now as I go back to like normal like drinks and stuff, like the protein. And I'm like, oh, this is thick. And go back to some place fast, and it's like, oh, this is enjoyable. Weird. They knew their stuff. All right. Speaking of which, I'm talking about Slim Fast. I'm talking about things to do on the channel. I'm looking at now refining content. I actually talked with Kimmy on this because she's been helping me. She's, how do we say, not mentor, but like something like that, teammate, confidant, like my partner on this stuff, because she does these things. And thinking about different types of content now that I'm ready to refine. I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 more videos. I have 2 in the chamber and they need to be edited, so I'll edit those. But those are gonna be more like casual videos, not so much edited, but I think I'm ready to kind of be more surgical in the video creation. I think we can do it. Kimmy says, not mentor, no. I heard you but couldn't type yet. I am doing good. Prepping for a trip tomorrow. Going on a trip on your favorite rocket ship, zooming through the skies. Sorry, I can't. I hope your trip goes well. I hope you have a fun time. That sounds like fun. Must be nice. I'm just being a little sassy boy. I think I just got an email. The new camera's in. The new camera's in. Stay focused. My new camera's in. Stay focused. What were we talking about? We're talking about stream. Anyways, my new camera's in. Did you hear about it? I got the S9 from Lumix. Yeah, my new camera's in. Anyway, I think let's go ahead and get refocused here. For those of you who just came in, I think there's only a few of us actually. I was talking about how I've been frustrated today. Frustrated really for the past week. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I've been trying to pinpoint like when did I feel frustrated? And I think it was when my knee got all busted up. Now it's feeling a lot better. But I know like, oh, like before it was like feeling this good, and I was like, okay, now we can get back to work. No sir. I jacked it up and I had to wait like another 4 or 5 days just to make it feel good. So I'm like, oh, let's not do that. I don't know if it's a meniscus tear or like a irritated tendon, but it's not time yet. It's not time. Kimmy says, yay, camera. Yeah, I'm excited. Like, I didn't even tell you, but yeah, I got a new camera. I bought a new camera, and that's probably part of it. Just feeling the stress of like, oh, do we do this? Do we not do this? But if you're gonna do it, and you should definitely invest. Is how I feel. It's no longer like it is fun, but it's also for me specifically, it is part of like the career shift, the career move. Even doing YouTube to be fully transparent was to improve my job prospects, and not in a direct sense like, oh, I have a YouTube thing, but I can edit videos and I can have a quick turnaround time and they can look good and I can present well. So yeah, I'm excited. That's all I can say is like, I was ready. Oh, what are they doing here? Oh, the Container Store doing some stuff. Oh well. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, there's just so many different places here. So many different places, so many different stores here in the Fashion Place Mall. It's crazy. What are they doing? Oh, they're just putting stuff away. Just got a huge shipment in, it looks like, or a small shipment. But yeah, nothing special. To me, it's special. But they're on the inside. They're actually one of the biggest stores, I swear, like in this mall. Oh, we got Taqueria 27. Y'all, if you're in Utah and you like tacos that aren't made by, if you like tacos that aren't authentic, that's your place. Sorry. Just go to Chipotle. Go to Chipotle. Chipotle's cheaper. I ain't bitter. I don't know. I know all the Mexican places now, so I'm like, nah. Go to Lopez Tacos in West Jordan. That's the place to go. That's where I want to go. But no, we're gonna go home. We're gonna go home and have another freaking I don't know. I think I'm gonna have a protein powder shake. Kimmy says, love tacos? Ooh, probably. Oh yeah. So, I mean, the tacos, I guess I have high standards now. So like if it's not good, it better not be good, like really bad. so what I mean is like, I know it's bad. I don't know if you have them back east, but we have Jack in the Box, and their tacos are like 2 for $1.50, and they're made with like meat paste. Like it's not even like ground beef, it's like a meat paste. And so I know they're bad. They taste good, but I know what I'm getting. Versus like something like I don't know, like a Chipotle. Chipotle's good. You know, they have very high quality ingredients. I'm like, this ain't taco. I can make this at home. No, it overheats. No, it overheats. Sometimes this phone overheats because it does. So here we are. If you're still here, thanks for hanging out. This is why I go inside. I got to remind myself, this is why we don't do outdoor streams in the middle of the day. Phone will overheat. Yeah, back for a second. I was actually going to quit stream just because, one, it's so hot and it's like destroying the phone. Hello. No, sir. Rotate device back. Okay. Are we good? My phone is acting crazy. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Dude. Live streaming IRL is like the worst. Okay. Well, my phone's glitching out. We back? Oh yeah. Look at that big old forehead. What was I talking about? Tacos? We were talking about tacos. Yes, we're still here. Okay. Heck yes. Okay, we're all back. No more crying. Yeah, get the authentic tacos if you can. And if you can't, having a like completely like Jack taco, as I call them, 100% the move. I don't know how it is if you can get good Mexican food back east, Kimothy. Kimmy, sorry. I actually call you Kimothy unironically these days. So my apologies. It seems like my phone no want to hold this. You can call you Kimothy? Yes. Yes, Kimothy. I like Kimothy. Fun fact, if you're here, probably didn't know. I think the first time I saw Kimmy, I went to her stream on Twitch, but I used to switch my name every 2 months, and I think that when I met Kimmy, my screen name was Shits Pants with a CH. Shits Pants 88. You're all lucky because there's only like 3 of you in streams. So I don't think many people are going to hear about this story, but yeah, that was my nickname. And it was a punishment / a reminder that you do not go to the physical therapist when you have food poisoning, even if that means you have to cancel and suck up the late fee, or the cancellation fee rather. You don't do it. Yeah, that was one name that I kind of missed, to be honest. And like a few people still call me that name in Twitch. Like they're like, oh, it's so and so. 2 or 3 people, yeah, still refer to me like, oh, you changed your name. I'm like, yeah, this is my real name. Well, anyway, Shits Pants. So, it's been kind of fun. But before this phone completely blows up, I think this is like the 3rd or 4th time I've overheated it, I think we should wrap up stream. It is lunchtime. We've been walking for about an hour. Got a little bit of sweat in, got some steps in, got to tell you a few stories. And heck, we're surviving out here trying to do these live streams you know, struggling. The struggle is real. The next live stream I think is a VR one. I can't check. I know it's going to be like in a couple of days, so I'll see you then. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.